would not surprise me to all of a sudden see Chelsea just dominate this game and take control of it without too much problem, just because it's, a lot of times we see that in matches that just between, in back-to-back matches. So, but I can't ignore how well United looked, and it's hard to want to kind of jump right in front of them immediately in the next game. So I just avoided the side personally in this one, and I think under is how I want to attack this game. I mean, both defenses have been playing very, very well. Chelsea now on a run of 5 straight games without conceding. United even on a run of 3 straight games without conceding. Chelsea, they didn't score, you mentioned it obviously, but they did continue to play good defense. Brentford only put up 0.56 expected goals in that game. And both teams are trending in the right direction after poor starts to that season. And I think a lot of it has to do with how they're playing on the defensive side of the ball. We know how these teams started this year. They're battling for that top 4 position right now, but it's the defense that's really doing the job here for both of these sides. Chelsea, if you look at some of their numbers this season, it's like they rank mid-table on everything, but the one thing that they're still doing pretty well is just volume of shots that they're allowing. And I think, their season-long numbers versus, let's call it their last 4 games, or at least since Potter got there, is a lot different than it was with Tuchel, as manager. So it's a little bit, I guess you want to take a little bit of asterisks on some of the season-long numbers when you look at them. But this series has played out to a low scoring. I don't see a ton of action here. I think it's going to be very tight. Both teams want to win out of this game. They're battling for top 4. I think you're not going to see a lot of action on either end. I think it's going to be a lot of midfield action in this game without too many chances either way. So I think it's going to be tight. I think under 2.5 is going to be that way. Each of the last 4 meetings, the last 2 years, have finished under the total. Coincidentally, I'm sure Pavlos will hit on this with correct score stuff. Both last year finished 1-1, and both 2 seasons ago finished 0-0. So 4 straight draws with these teams, all finishing under this total. So interesting trend to pay attention to, but I think it's going to be tight in this game.